students, welcome to my class. Today we'll start a new topic of Unity, that is charts. Before starting that, we'll understand the term what is basically a chart. As here I have written a definition of chart that it is a pictorial representation of data in a workbook which help us to compare and analyze data. Which means that you can present your data, whatever data you are having, it can be a mark sheet or any sort of data. We can represent that data in form of charts, in form of graphs. All these things we'll be learning in this chapter. Next is, before that, let us understand that a chart is basically made up of different components. Some of the components are written here like x-axis, y-axis, chart title, axis title, chart area, legends and grid line. These are the different components. A chart is basically made up of these components. Now I'll make this clear by showing the example on my screen so you'll be able to understand the things more better.
Okay, now let us learn the different components of a chart here. I'm going to start from the x-axis. As here you can see the things in purple color. Okay, just have a look at it. X-axis is basically the horizontal axis of a chart. Okay, it is also called as the category axis. That is, the things displayed over here on the horizontal axis are called as the x-axis. Clear? Coming to the y-axis, it is the vertical axis of a chart and it is also called as the value axis. Okay, so as you can see here, the values 10, 0, 50, 100, 150, these are the values given here. Vertically, these are called as the y-axis. Next, we'll move to the chart title here. As you can see here, it is written, how do you like this product? So the name of the chart is given here. How do you like this product, sorry. So this is called as the chart title and it is usually placed at the top of the chart. Okay, and basically it helps the user to understand that what the chart is actually representing. So that is the chart title. Next is plot area. You can see the red color boundary over here. Plot area is basically the rectangular area bounded by the two axes. The x-axis and the y-axis define the two sides of a rectangular plot area. You can see here this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis, and here the entire area is called as the plot area. Next is the chart area. Chart area basically refers to the area within which all the chart components are found. That is, all the components of it are lying inside this yellow color box. So this area is called as the chart area. Okay, next is data series. It refers to the data entries from which a chart is derived. A chart can have more than one data series. Okay, like here I have some sort of data, only then I can plot my chart. So this 400, 325, these are different data series. Okay. Next is data labels. As you can see, this chart is made up of different you can see here series of the data like 400, 325. Now to specify that the value of this is 400, the value of this is 300, I am going to write at the top just for the user or the person who is going to read should understand it well. So I have labeled this. So these are called as the data labels. Next is grid lines. Actually, these are, you can see here green lines on the chart. Okay, these are the lines that run from category on the x-axis here and from each value on y-axis. Okay, the line is starting from here and ending here. So that is, it is covering the x-axis as well as the y-axis. These lines are called as the grid lines.
There are a variety of charts in Microsoft Word. It depends on the version that you are using. Okay, so some of the basic charts have been mentioned over here like column chart, line chart, pie chart, bar chart, area chart, XY scatter chart, radar chart. These are some common charts we get in the Microsoft Word. So we'll see it now. How are they look like? How can we insert them? How can we edit them?
See here, the first picture you can see, this is the column chart. Okay, in this column chart, the categories are typically organized along the horizontal axis. Okay, you can see here, and the values are at the vertical axis, you can see over here. So this is the column chart. Second one, you can see here, XY scatter chart. This chart is basically used when you are comparing pair of values. Okay, here X and Y values, you can see some of the dots are showing the values. When you are comparing the values, in that case we use this XY scatter chart. Okay, next you can see here is the line chart. This line chart is useful for depicting the changes in the data over a period of time. When the data keeps on changing along with the time, then we use this type of line chart. Next is the pie chart. You can see here, pie chart is basically used. We use this when we need to plot the data for a single data series I am talking about. Okay, only a single data series we are going to take, and then we are going to plot this. Moreover, here in this pie chart, you can see each data point is represented by one slice, as you can see, blue color, yellow color, gray, and so on. So here each slice is representing some of the data point. Okay. Next you can see here the bar chart. Okay. Basically it is used when we are comparing, you can say comparison among individual items you are doing. Okay. So in that case we can use the bar chart. Here the categories, you can see the categories are organized here vertically, and the values are in the horizontal bar, you can see here. Okay, so in this way this column chart and bar chart differs here. Okay, here it is, as you can see, vertically displayed categories, and here horizontally. Next is the radar chart. You can see here it looks little bit complicated. This chart basically compares the value of three or more variables. Okay, when you have more than one, two variables, three variables you have, so then in that case this chart is going to show you the relative values at a central point by showing the comparison. Okay, it is moreover useful when you cannot directly compare the values, and especially great for visualizing the performance analysis or the survey of data when you are doing. So in that case we use this type of radar chart. Next comes the area chart. This chart is basically used when you want to you can say pay more attention on changing of data with time. Okay, when your data changes with time, in that case we use the area chart. Okay, this is mainly used for representing sales and production figures of a company.
So, as we have learned the definition of chart, we have learned the components of chart, and we have seen different types of charts. Now, I am going to show you practically that how you are going to insert the chart, how you will format the chart, and how you will edit the chart data.
Now see, since I don't have any sort of data on my Word document for creating a chart, as I told you, for creating a chart, you need some sort of data. So I don't have that. So I can click anywhere on my, as you can see, this is the main home screen. Everybody knows that of the Word. So now you can click anywhere on the screen, and now go to the insert option. In the insert option, you will get the illustration group. In this illustration group, you have the option of chart. As soon as you click on this option chart, you can see the variety of charts that I've explained you, like see here, column, line, pie, bar, area, scatter, XY scatter, stock, surface, donut, bubble, radar. So many types of charts are here. Okay, we'll take any one from this. Let's take an example. Column chart will take. Click on the column chart and just click on OK. Now you can see what is happening here. As soon as I have inserted the chart, I have got an Excel sheet over here. Why? Just because the chart requires some of the data. So this data appears by default. Okay, we have not created any data. We have just inserted the chart here, and this chart is basically made with the help of this Excel sheet that you can see here. This is the default data. Now you can make the changes in this Excel sheet if you want, according to your wish. Okay, right now I am not going to change any of the data here. Okay, as a third topic was the changing the data, or you can say editing the data. So I'll switch on to this topic later on. First we'll see the second topic, that was that once we have inserted the chart, we need to format that chart. So first we'll see. Right now I don't need this Excel sheet. I'm going to close this from here. Okay. So now I'm going to format my chart. That is, format means what? Basically you can change the appearance of it. So as soon as you insert the chart, at the top of the menu bar you can see the option of format here. Can you see here? Click on this option. You will get a variety of options here to change the formatting of your chart over here. Okay, first let us move to this topic, that is word art style. You can see here some of the text is written over here, series 1, series 2. Okay, now let me tell this. As you can see here, series 1 with the blue color, series 2 with somewhat orange brown something mixed color, you can see here, then series 3 gray color. These symbols that is denoting the different series here, this is called as the legends. Getting that? It is helping you to identify that this is series 1, this is series 2, this is series 3. These are called as the legends. Okay, remember that. Okay, so I was telling you the word art styles here. What is basically, in your chart you have various text over here. You can see here some text over here, horizontal axis, vertical axis, you have so many text. Now if you want to change the appearance of your text, you can use the different word styles given here. You can see here, click on this option, you will get a variety of styles over here. You can see the changes on my screen when I'll select any one from here. See the changes, the entire text has changed to yellow color, blue color, black color, green color, and so on. You can select any one from this to change your text on the chart. Okay, so these are the different styles you can apply on your chart. So this is one such category of formatting your chart. Next is shape styles. You can see here the chart is having the background as the white color, plain white color. You have variety of shapes over here. Just see the changes on my screen. The chart area has been changed to green color, yellow color, blue color, and so on. You can select any one from this to change the, say I'm selecting here blue. So it has changed the color background of my chart. These are actually the part of shape styles. Okay. See, now I'll tell you something very interesting here. For example, I don't want to fill any solid color over here at the background of my chart. I want to insert some sort of picture at the background of my chart. So now how to do that? See here, you have the option of shape fill. Click on this option. You'll get the option of picture here. Click on the option picture. Now whatever picture you are having in your computer, laptop, you can select any picture. Like I'm going to use this abacus and I'm going to click on insert. So just see the change here. At the background of your chart, you got the picture inserted. So this is what you can apply different styles on it. You can apply pictures on it to make your chart look more attractive. Okay, next I'm going to give a border at the outside of the chart here. Now just see the changes here. On the format tab only, just below shape fill, you have the shape outline here. Okay, now you can use any color outline that you want. Now you can see the changes on my screen. Since the thickness is very less, that's why it's not visible. I'll increase the thickness, see that also. Click on the option weight here. Then you can increase the thickness. I am taking this one 6 points. Okay, and now I'm going to select the color of the border. See here. Now it is clearly visible. In this way I can give the outline of my shape, that is my chart over here. Now we'll move to the third topic that I told is editing the data of chart. Now Excel sheet I have closed. Now I need to bring that Excel sheet again to edit the data. So how you are going to bring that Excel sheet, just see here at the top you can see the design option here. Click on this design option. In the design option, see the data group. In data group, you have the second option, that is select data. Just click on this option. As soon as you'll click on this option, you'll get the Excel sheet over here. Okay, now whatever changes I want in my chart, I can do on this Excel sheet. Now let's see. For example, here you can see the value of series 1 is 4.3 here. Is it 4.3? I'm going to change this value from 4.3. Let's make it 6.3. Okay. As soon as I'll press enter, just see the changes over here on the chart. Can you see the changes? It has increased to 6.3. Same way, let's take one more example. I'll take series 3. Series 3 is of which color? Gray color over here. And I am taking category 1 here. So now just see the changes on this category 1 series 3. Here it is given 2. I'm going to change this. Let's make it 5. And as soon as I'll press enter, just see the changes over here. Can you see? The value has increased from 2 to 5. So in this way, by making changes in this Excel sheet, you can change your chart over here. And for example, I want to cancel this. Okay, you have the option of undo here on the Excel sheet. Click on undo. So you will get back to the original data here. So here I give you the example of column chart, right? Same procedure you can follow for all the charts. Let's have a quick recap. I'll tell you a little bit in a speed that how to insert it, edit it, and how to format it. Going to the insert option, go to the chart option. You have so many types of charts here. I'm taking pie chart this time. Selecting the pie chart over here. I'll take the 3D pie chart over here and clicking on OK. So I got the Excel sheet here, which is showing me that data over here. So as you can see, first quarter blue color, second quarter here, third quarter. I'll change the values on my Excel sheet. Right now it is 8.2. First quarter, let me make it 5.2. Just see the changes on the chart. Okay, the blue color first quarter has been reduced. I'll increase the value of fourth quarter yellow color, that was 1.2. I'll make it 6.2, and you can see the changes over here. This is how you can edit the chart data. Coming to the formatting, at the top you have the format option. You have so many styles over here. You can select any one from this. Okay, then font styles you have. You can select any font style from here. So this is how you can insert the chart, format the chart, and edit the chart.
So here we come to the end of today's lecture. Hope you have learned something new today. We'll meet on the next class. Till then, take care and have a nice day.